Hello, this is Sarah, and it's been a long time since we didn't put out videos of reading and making. So today I'm going to read Junie B. Jones' Dumb Bunny. I have tried many new Junie B. books. This is when Junie B. is in her second grade. And you might not know the character, so I'm going to read the character page to you, which names like this. Okay, so teacher is named Mr. Scary, and Junie B. Jones, and a girl named Tattletale May, and a boy named Herf, and a boy named Lenny, and a boy named Jose, and a boy named Sheldon, and a girl named Shirley, and Lucille, you know her from last year, just for Richie, and a boy named Roger, which is also from last year, and there are twins named Camille and Chanel. This is how it looks. Okay, now we'll begin reading. Okay. We're going to read chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. Chapter 1, Dumb Bunnies and Clocks. Monday, dear first grade journal. Dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny. I'm not allowed to say dumb bunny on account of my teacher Hermione called me that name on the playground. And he said for me to knock it off. Only here is something I just thought of. Even if I couldn't say dumb bunny out loud, I can still think it inside my head, because heads are silent, which is what I like about heads. I'm going to try it out right now. I put my pencil and looked at May. I squinted my eyes real teensy, and I said the name just to myself. Dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny. A little suspicious of me. What are you doing, Junie Jones? Why are you squinting like that? She asked. Stop it right now. Stop that squinting. I paused my squint. I'm not just squinting at you, May. I'm also thinking a name about it inside my head. But you don't know even what the name I'm saying, because heads are silent. That's what I like about heads. May frowned. I started my squint again. Dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny, I thought. After I finished, I brushed my hands together real satisfied. There. That helped me to hold a while. And then May kept on praying down. Blam! She exploded out of her chair. And she zoomed right to the front of the room. Mr. Scary, Junie called me that. I know, she did. Only she thought inside her head, and then just playing sneaky. Mr. Scary writing on his desk. He closed his eyes and made a big breath. May. Well, there are 3 new rules about tattling, he asked. You and I have come up with 3 new rules to control your tattling. Remember, can you tell me what they are, please? May stood up there a real long time. She did not like the 3 new rules, I believe. Finally, she started listening. Rule number 1. Count to 20 before I tattle. She grumbled. Mr. Scary nodded. Yes, May. Excellent. That's the first rule. Go on. Rule number 2, said May. If I still feel like tattling, count to 20 again. Mr. Scary did a thumbs up. Yes, good. And rule number 3? I sucked in her cheeks. Rule number 3. If I still feel like paddling after that, go home, eat dinner, go to bed, wake up, eat breakfast, come back to school, raise my hand to tattle, and put my hand over my mouth and please be quiet, she said. Mr. Scary Clatter is real thrilled. Perfect, you got it. Those are exactly the rules we talked about, aren't they? He said, I'm very proud for you for remembering them. Oh, and on the first page, there was a picture of Junie just squinting at me, thinking dumb bunny. Where were we? Okay. He stood up and walked her back to her chair. You have great memory for rules, May, he said, but the next step is to actually follow the rules. Okay? And I don't believe you counted 20 this time, did you? I leaned over and tapped on him. I can go with you. I can vouch for that, I said. There's definitely no counting. Mr. frowned at me. Although you would do in a minute, Miss Jones, he said, you and I are going to review the rules on name calling. Let's go. Yeah, but I didn't even call her a name, Mr. Scary. All I did was thinking of names in my head. I said, May flashed her angrily. No, you didn't just think it, Junie Jones. You told me you were thinking. And that's like saying almost, she said. She went, plus you didn't think it quietly. You said it so loud that I could hear it inside your brain. May looked up at Mr. Scary. My ears were tested last year in kindergarten, she said. The nurse said I can hear as good as Nurse American bar now. Mr. Scary looked at her around. No, May, no, I'm sorry, he said finally. But the nurse did not tell you that. You do not hear as well as a North American bar now. The squirming chair a little bit. Squirming is what happens after sitting. As that is what would be my experience. After that, May put her head on her desk and she covered up with her sweater. Mr. Scary bent down. And as for you, Miss Jones, there's absolutely no time I ever want to talk to you about name calling. I don't want you to say them bunny or sing them bunny or sing them or think them bunny or sing them bunny or hum them bunny or write them bunny. Do you understand? I tapped my fingers on my desk. But then what am I supposed to call May when she's mean to me? I asked him. I have to call her something or else she won't know I'm mad. I thought for a second, then I clapped my hands together. Hey, I know. Maybe I could just sing the dumb part and I just called her just plain Bunny. Would just plain Bunny be okay to you? May popped from under her sweater. No, she gasped. Just plain Bunny is nice either. My friend Sheldon stood up. Bunny is nice? How come Bunny is nice? I have an aunt named Bunny, and she's very, very nice. Sheldon looked at Mr. Scary. My Aunt Bunny is married to my Uncle Vern, he said. Aunt Bunny has a lot of... Mr. Scary quick held up his head. Yeah, Sheldon, we know you told us many interesting about your Aunt Bunny. But right now, we don't need to hear any more about your Aunt Bunny's skull tattoos, said Sheldon. Please sit down, said Mr. Scary. I'm going to lose this camera. Well, I love bunnies, she said. And so this is the first subject team for me, because I'm able to have a big party at my giant house on Saturday, and all of you are invited to come. She bounced up and down. And guess what? A very famous bunny is going to be there to meet you. Guess who it is, everyone? Guess the bunny. Guess the pony, she said. Homer thought real hard. Then all was there to guess it. Bugs Bunny, Buster Bunny, the DNA Thumper, we guess is a ruler. No, my bunny is way famous than those dumb cartoon guys. We guess somewhere. The Turks Rabbit, the Velveteen Rabbit, Peter Rabbit? Yes. It was just down their foot. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, here it is. No! she said again. What's wrong with you people? It's the Easter Bunny. Haven't you heard of the Easter Bunny? She reached into her desk and pulled out some fancy envelopes. She waved at her real angry. Do you see this invitation? Huh? Do you? She said, these are the invitations to an Easter egg hunt at my rich expensive house. And I'm going to pass them out at lunch. And these dumb clothes never even heard of the Easter Bunny. They've never mind the whole thing. It's a picture of Lucy wagging the invitation around the air, real angry, and she was frowning and real and like kind of annoyed because every people doesn't know the Easter Bunny. After she did a huffy, and she flounced back in her chair. We just get hurry up there. Then he got her up, and he took her by the hand, and he walked her into the hall. They were gone a real long time, and finally they came back. Lucille said she was sorry for calling us stone clocks. That's a kind of insult, apparently. After she took the envelopes out of her desk again, and she gave everyone an invitation. So, yippee, yippee! Hooray, hooray! Room 1 is going to a party. Chapter 2, Clues and Nubs. Lucy was still not at lunch. I just don't get it, she grudged. How could everyone forget the Easter Bunny? The Easter Bunny brings candy right to your door. Lydia frowned at her. He does not bring candy to my door, Lucille, he said. The Easter Bunny is a different religion than me. I'm Jewish. Sally nodded. I'm Jewish too, Lucille. She said, I've never been to an Easter egg hunt before. What do you wear to something like that anyway? Lucille stood up and felt herself. Well, since the Easter Bunny and I are same religion, I'm going to wear a fancy Easter dress, Shirley, she said. Shirley stared there for a minute. Then she nodded. Then I guess I'll wear a fancy Jewish dress, she said. Nice eyes, I thought. Really, Shirley? You mean we have our own clothing line? Yes. If not, then I think I'll wear some fancy Jewish pants, he said. My friend knew Howard tapped on his chin. Let me think. If I'm Presbyterian, I think I should wear Presbyterian pants. He turned and looked at me. Presbyterian means we iron our wrinkles, I think, he said. As the children slapped the table with his hand. Hey, I know. I'll wear a fancy turban. A fancy turban is religion clothes, right? I love fancy turbans. Mr. Scare was listening to us while he ate. A good boomed down his sandwich. Boys and girls, you're getting way off track here. Lucille's Easter egg hunt is not a religion party, really. I've spoken to her mother about it. It's more like a spring picnic with an Easter hunt activity. Am I right, Lucille? Yes, she said. My mother said the Easter Bunny isn't going to work that day. He's just going to hop around the party and smile and have his picture taken with people. I saw $4 for a second. I don't say bunnies should smile. I said bunnies have yellow teeth like clown teeth, instead bunny teeth are way pointier. Sally nodded. My Aunt Bunny has a pointy tooth, he said. She can stab a pickle with it, and the pickle just stays there. I stared at him. She'll not have the interesting family I ever heard of. Lucille did a big breath. Well, I don't care about pointy bunny teeth, he said. Bunnies have fluffy ears and puffy, fluffy tails and itchy, twitchy noses. I can't picture their teeth. Bunny teeth can nibble your head into a knob. I said, no, they cannot, Junie B. Jones. Just said that. Oh, yes, they can, Lucy, whatever your last name is. I saw it on Oprah. The scared glanced at me. I took the missing and I quieted my voice. Oh, perhaps I'm not enough information. I said very soft. Mr. Scary glared again. I started to squirm. Teachers can't spot a bed a mile away. At recess, Lucille told us more about the party. She said there will be lots of delicious food to eat. Also, there was going to be an exciting prize for the Easter egg winner. And wait till you hear this, she said. My dad is going to hide the real pretend golden egg. And whoever finds the gold egg will win the grand prize of the day. And the family played it with me, Lucille. She twirled around and hugged herself. And it's not just any family played it with me either. She said, the winner is going to go swimming with me in a heated indoor swimming pool that we had just enclosed. She did a little shiver and rubbed her arms. Is that excited everyone? She said, does it give me that tingles? She looked around. Well, doesn't you make it tinkle all over? She said. All the children looked curious at each other. Herbert rocked back and forth on his feet a while. Oh, I mean, you mean the tingles, he said very loud. Jose nodded. See, Lucille, you definitely mean the tingles, he said. I squinted at those two. Tingles, tinkles, whatever. The point at a playground gave me goosebumps on your arms. Just look at your arms, people. Don't you see them? Don't you see the goosebumps? None of us saw our look. All of us looked at our arms. None of us saw the goosebumps. We waited and waited, real patient. And then finally, goosebumps! Shouted Sheldon. I see goosebumps, Lucille. He ran over to her and pointed. Look, Lucille. See them? See my goosebumps? Lucille's face gleamed very happy. Ooh, Sheldon. Those are the goosebumpiest goosebumps I ever saw. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you for those goosebumps. She said. After that, she gave him a big hug and she waved her finger at him. Well, ta-ta, everyone. She said, it's time for me to look at my lab in the cafeteria window. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's a Lucille and a boy, and I think the boy is chasing Lucille. Then she took her shiny hair and she skipped away. Sheldon kept on standing there. He was shocked from the hug, I think. All of them, his whole face lighted up and he banged the shot. Lucille, wait up! I need to look at myself in the cafeteria window too! Yelled. I took a skipping after him. I smiled to see that. I think Sheldon had a crunch on Lucille, I said to my friend Herbert. Herb looked funny at me. I think you mean crush, Junie. He had a crush on Lucille. I started to laugh. Don't be ridiculous, Herbert. It's definitely... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Okay. It's definitely French. I'm asking at expressions. Herbert looked funny at me again. I don't know why. After that, Sheldon and Lucille skipped past us. They're smiling and giggling and chasing each other. Sheldon was calling to her. Come back here, you springy little lamb, he called. I slapped my knee. Springy little lamb? Ha! He called her a springy little lamb. That's a hoot, I said. You may hear me talking. That's not funny, Junie Jones. Can you see what she's doing? She said. Sheldon is trying to get in goo with Lucille. Lucille tells him where the golden egg is hidden. She just wants to win the play date to swim in her pool. She follows him with her eyes. is not going to pass away with a dope, she said. After that, she scowled her eyes around her mouth. She shouted after me, "You can never forget about Shalom Pot. I'm going to be the one who finds the golden egg, not you. I've got eyes like a red-tailed hawk." Both are very curious. May has a lot of bird parts, I believe. Also, she is cuckoo. And that's not name calling. That's just the truth. Chapter 3. Waiting and Waiting. On Saturday morning, I jumped out of my bed real fast. "Cause today is the day of the party, of course!" The Easter egg hunt. Today is the day of the Easter egg hunt, I sang real loud. I went to my mother and daddy's room and I turned on their "The Easter egg hunt! The Easter egg hunt! Today is the day of the Easter egg hunt!" I sang again. Mother opened one eyeball. It's not the time to get up yet, Junie. It's still dark outside. Please go back to bed. I put my hands next to her face. Yeah, only I don't think that's actually possible. I said, on the count, my brain is already activated. Mother put her pillow over her head. I left it off. I'm going to find the golden egg today. I said, I told you about that. Right, Mother? Whoever finds the golden egg gets to swim in Lucille's hot water. I had myself very happy. I love to swim in hot water. Except for Sheldon, I may want that first too. Plus, Lucille loves Sheldon, so maybe she might give him a hint or something. And the hint would not be good. I had a little frown. Plus, here's another problem. I said, May has bird parts. In birds, because she's good as a hawk. Mother pretending to snore. And the heavy breath. Sometimes Mother does not act like the orange. Finally, I put the pillow back on her head and I walked back to my room. I picked up my stuffed elephant named Philip Johnny Bob. I don't have a stuffed elephant. I have stuffed big cats. I like big cats. I'm crazy about big cats, which is all you might know. Okay. And we skipped to my closet to look out for potty clothes. We looked at all my hangers. I said, What kind of clothes do you think are good? Egg hunting clothes do you think, Phil? Phil tapped on his trunk. Well, let's see. Good egg hunting clothes should be easy to run in, probably. Because when you spot an egg, we'll have to beat people to it. Right? Yes, right. Because good anti-hunt should be not a dress either. Oh my god, sometimes when I'm beating people to an egg, I have to tackle them and get in a scuffle. Correct, said Philip. Tackling and scuffling often happens in egg hunts. He saw somewhere. Also, good anti-hunt should have big pockets to carry all the eggs you're going to find, he said. I nodded. Yes, and good egg hunters should be pretty. Right, Phil? I said, 'cause there's a fancy party in it. Oh no, said Phil. Egg hunting clothes should be definitely pretty. Like. We looked some more. And then, all started the pretty clothes at once. Like those brand new lavender overalls my mother just bought! We shouted real joyful. Phil threw his arms behind him. Yes! The brand new lavender overall will be perfect, Junie. The lavender is exactly like purple almost. And purple is the color of your favorite glasses. Have you noticed that Jimmy Jones had gotten makeup? And they are purple. Yeah. He flung himself in the air again. We are genius at picking up clothes, he said. Yes, we are genius, I said back. I cannot choose and lose an effort in this perfect outfit. I got a quick put on my laughing elbows, and then me and Philip went to the window and sat on the floor and waited for daylight to go. The party was supposed to start at lunchtime. There's going to be a picnic before the egg hunt. That information was printed right on Lucille from the invitation. I read it to my mother and Daddy at break time. The picnic lunch will be served on the grounds before the event, I read. I smiled. I enjoy eating on the ground, I said. Mother laughed. Oh, I don't think you'll be eating on the ground, Junie, she said. Grounds are what rich people call their lawns and gardens. I got down from the table and looked outside. Do we have grounds? I asked. Mother rolled her eyes and looked at Daddy. Heavens, no, Junie, she said. What we have is weeds and crabgrass. The stuff in the deep desert. Weeds and crabgrass is an issue, apparently. After breakfast, I waited for the time to leave. It was the longest morning I ever saw. And then finally, Daddy said it was time to go. As I ran to the car, lickety-split, as the ground worked for zippity fast. It took forever to get to Lucille's house. He drove and drove. At last we turned to Lucille's home driveway. Lucille's house! Lucille's house! You're finally at Lucille's house! I shouted out. I leaned my nose against the window. Remember the last time I came here, Daddy? I said. Me and my friends spent the night at this place, and I ate dinner and breakfast with her rich, expensive Nana. Then, oh my gosh, I saw the rich, expensive Nana. Just sitting there right there with Lucy's mother and Daddy and brother, and they were all waking up in the car. I opened the door and ran to her. Whoa! We made again, Nana! I held her real happy. I hung my arms around her middle and tried to lift her up the ground when we shouldn't actually budge it that good. I stepped back at her. The Nana had put on a few pounds, I believe. After that, I tried to lift her again. But this time she took my arms again. Oh dear no, young lady, you mustn't try to pick me up, she said. You may hurt yourself. I looked at her kind of puzzled. Yeah, I'm not a young lady, Nana, I said. Look, it's me. It's Junie B. Jones. I pointed at my face. Don't you remember me? Huh? I spent the night here with Lucille and Grace. Remember that, Nana? It was the first time of her life, I said. The Nana looked close at me. And the dots of sweaty came on her. She took out and dabbed herself. Oh my, oh dear. Yes, I remember now, she said. She did a little shiver. Junie Jones, I remember you well. I skipped around her in a circle. Today's going to be fun, right, Nana? Oh, it's a picture of me skipping around the Nana. And I don't know if we read this book before, and it's called Junie Jones is a Party Animal. Well, if you can find the video in our channel, go and read it, and it will be less confusing to you. Yeah. Today I'm going to find the golden egg. After I skipped, I held my hand to do a high five. But then Nana didn't actually respond. And so I just swatted at her sleeve, and that's all. And finally another car drove by the door, and I turned around. And oh boy, my girlfriend is Charlie. But after that came Sheldon, and after Sheldon came Roger. And after Roger came Camille and Chanel, and Herbert, and Jose, and Lenny. And the rest of the children in the room 9 came too. And what was Junie? I didn't see. You know who. I was trying to be sure. I crossed my finger for. Yeah. Crossing the fingers like this. They cross their fingers like this and you go like this. Yeah. I crossed my fingers for luck. I hope that maybe me wouldn't show up at all. Or maybe. I forgot the party was today, possibly. I saw for a minute, or maybe else her daddy's car will get full of tires. Or maybe his battery will go down. Or maybe his muffler will fall off in the middle of the street. I saw some more I didn't agree. Or maybe May was playing in her backyard this morning. And she bent down to tie her shoe when whoof! She was finally with a North American burnout. I better very loud. Now that was a good one. Chapter 4. Eggs and sweating and other stuff. Finally, I saw now that I was getting hope. Another car clock. And food. Back sitting in the back there was May's here. She shouted out the open window. She was clapping and cheering for herself. Then she jumped out of her car and she ran to Lucille's family. And she started shaking her hand. Hello, I'm May. And come to win the golden egg. She told them. She skipped to Lucille and held out her dress. Look, Lucille. Look. My dress is frilly, just like yours, she said. I gave this out lot of thought. I was look like best friends today. He threw her arms around Lucille's shoulder. Helen ran out and took them off. Whoa. You'll have to pick on another person to be your best friend to me. He said, Lucille's my best friend these days. Remember? And May stood up there in a sec. And she leaned to Sheldon's face. You're not fooling anymore, Mr. Potts. You're just pretending to like Lucille. Same as I am. You're just trying to get her to tell where the golden egg is. Lucille was shocked at that comment. It's a picture of the May talking to Sheldon and Lucille looking really shocked because she had made him as her boyfriend. That's not true. Is it, Sheldon? You're not just pretending to like me, right? He said, yes. As I told you before, I know where the golden egg is. Wait. Okay. Wait a minute, where is... Okay. My daddy, he did by himself, and he wouldn't let me peek. He glanced at Daddy very I tried to know him where he hid his selfie, but Daddy locked his lips and threw the key away. That's like this. Like they go like zip, and they like scratch here, and then they like pretend to throw it away. Like, and they go like, and like they cannot talk. Sheldon clenched his fist. Drat the old invisible key trick, he said. I hate that one. Why don't I take a beat the breath and call him Don't worry, Miss Spring, little lamb, he said. I will still find the golden egg and win the play. I'm positive I will. He lauded her fragrance. I mean, a lucky charm today. He said real stuff. Lucille's mouth getting moving in the dungeons. A lucky charm? A lucky charm? Yes, you have a lucky charm? What is it, Selfie? What is it? She then pointed down at his shirt. See the egg still on my collar right there? Yes. That egg dribble ran on my chin at breakfast. And look, it's landing in my collar in the shape of a pastoral drama. An egg. Lucille the ship. Ooh, Josie, that seems like magic almost. She said. I know it is, Lucille. It seems exactly like magic almost, he said. My grandpa Ned had a very short thing in the book. And he said when an egg dribble lands on the shape of an egg means just swallow it up. May the egg be with me. Lucille did a better shiver. Sheila smiled. With a magic egg shirt like this, I can't lose today, Lucille. I just can't. After he hurried over to the Nana and he showed her his egg shirt, but the Nana backed off from him. Then she grabbed Lucille's daddy. She said the words, "Do something." Lucille clenches her. Boys and girls, may you please have your attention. First, I would like to welcome all to you for a party today. Lucille hugged him for yes, welcome to my party. And welcome to my giant house and welcome to my big, huge yard too. She bent down and touched the grass. We have perfect lawn is cut to everyone. She said that's because we have a real person gardener. On account of rich people do not know the first thing about yard work, right, Daddy? Also, rich people don't like to get their hands dirty. You look at Daddy's hands. He could put them in his pocket. Look at him talking. And the air see my brand new accepted Easter dress. He spun around and flounced her stuff. This dress is made out of flouncing floaty chiffon. A piece of floaty chiffon, light as a feather, she said. They fluffed around the policeman and let it make me hop in the air and make it float. Please clap your hands. But before we could clap, Lucille already started to hop. She hopped and hopped until sweaty came on her lip. Lucille on the creek went over and she dabbed her face with a tissue. I looked at her bird. This family has some serious perspiration issues, I believe, I said. Just then Lucille started to clear his throat again. Children, as all of you know, you're going to have a picnic and an Easter egg hunt today. But for this party to come smoothly, we're just going to need your complete cooperation. Okay? Yes. Okay! Say that. Okay! Okay! The guy smiled. The first thing I'd like to do is to get a nice straight line. He said, a nice straight line! A nice straight line! We shouted again. Rule 1 is excellent at repeating things. The daddy looked at us. Okay, fine. As I was saying, if we get a nice straight line, I'll lead you to the playground at the back of the house. The back of the house! The back of the house! We hollered out. The dad stopped smiling. You're getting on his nerves, I believe. After Lucille's Nana and Nana were doing deep breathing. Oh my god. Time's running. Okay. The brother had already gone in to watch TV. Finally, all of us got in a nice straight line, and then the mommy, mother, and daddy and Nana did a group hug with each other. They led us to a picnic ground, and wow! I could not believe my eyes. On the way, we passed a still huge swimming pool, and it was inside a big glass house. Oh, it looked like the gas of it that night. I went to listen and hold her around the middle. Lucille! You're so Lucille! You're richer than you used to be. Your swimming pool is in a big glass house now. And my playdate with you is going to be even funner than I thought. Lucy, put my hands up. Silly Junie Jones. You know the rules. If you want the playdate, you're going to have to find the golden egg. And that's not going to be easy because my boyfriend, Shelby, is wearing his magic egg shirt. She said. She looked at Sheldon and did a wink.